We should stream something on Twitch for charity, maybe. We will continue podcasting consecutively until we reach, like, let's say $1,000 donations for a charity.
Imagine like we're gonna hit $1,000. So until we hit 1,000, we're gonna keep recording. It's like 8 days later. It's like, all right, guys, we're only halfway through. What the fuck? We're running out of things to say.
Yo, at that point,
We smell.
At that point, our family members will just donate so they can see us again.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Yo, your wife will be like, yo, just here's the fucking money. Ben, get the fuck out of here.
welcome to the worst Asian podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie, here with my co-host, Benon.
It's been a while. How are you?
I'm doing okay, not bad.
I hear a lot.
You know, I just realized
What?
I'm eating this avocado toast, and
Yep.
I literally have an avocado toast plushie
Yep.
next to me.
I was looking at that too.
Pure coincidence. I swear to God, I did not set this shit up. But if you guys are on Spotify video or YouTube, you can see I'm eating a piece of avocado toast, and I have the avocado toast plushie that we normally have on set anyways.
Yes.
So-
This is the internet magic.
It's sheer coincidence. And if you guys are wondering why we're having food on air before we start, is because I need the calories.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say I'm lacking calories, but we gotta power through a bunch of episodes today because I'm going on vacation soon.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, why are you making a nutrition dense meal snack?
Yeah, usually we don't eat anything. We just drink coffee.
Yeah.
We have the coffee, but
You have the coffee.
I know we're going to go through a lot of calories just talking and screaming for a bunch of hours. So I actually need this. So Ben, while I take a couple bites of this, you want to tell me why you have been going to the bathroom a lot so far this morning?
My stomach is fucking killing me.
What happened?
I think this is the part of like where aging sucks. You know?
You mean your bowel system?
Yeah, I think it just starts to like eventually can't handle, the amount you used to when you're younger. You don't
Did
think
you-
that's true?
Did you not eat something, or did you eat something weird last night?
Not weird. I don't know actually. All I know is that it's just been hurting a lot. I want to say it's because of spicy food. I was eating a lot of spicy. A lot.
Yeah, there's your answer. I freaking asked you if you had anything weird last night.
But that's not weird having spicy
Okay,
food.
I mean, you have anything that directly correlated to you having the shits this morning?
But it's weird. It's I should be able to handle that shit, but you can't do it as much now. That's what it is.
Remember I told you how when I eat hot pot now, I can't eat spicy because the older I get, I
Ooh.
realize my bowel system is not my best friend anymore.
Yeah, like you can still handle it. Like when you eat it, it's
Exactly.
fine.
It's not as spicy. I can handle the spice. The tolerance is still there, but the rest of my body just revolts back, especially the next day. It'll be like, dude, you're going to spend the whole day in the toilet right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, I love our podcast. This is like the best intro to showing out our age. It's like, what are you guys doing? We're having avocado toast and talking about our bowel syndromes and our bowel movement.
Is this some weird thing where,
No, it's not weird.
I mean, this avocado toast shows
It's
that we're
good.
very hippie-ish.
like, yes.
Um,
That one slice cost you what, like $8?
Yo, avocado toast is the biggest ripoff ever. People that go to like a nice restaurant or like a hipster restaurant and get
Yeah.
avocado toast, I'm always thinking you can literally make that shit at home for what? $1 for the avocado and maybe like 10 cents on average, 25 cents on
For a
average for a slice of
Per
toast.
slice, yeah.
You want to include the labor, round it up to $2 for a slice of avocado toast at home.
Yeah.
It's one of the things at the restaurant where I really can't force myself to get it because I feel so bad buying it.
Yeah. Lingjie will just go to like any restaurant, be like, I'll just take your bread basket, and he'll have slices of avocado in his pocket. And he'll just put it on top.
I'll just bring like a Ziploc bag with the slices of
Yeah.
avocado.
He'd be like, yeah, he's got a seasoning. He's even got like a semi-running egg on it.
I'm not hating on
I
avocado
know.
toast because I think it's delicious. It's one of the few things where it's very in fashion all the time. It's very hipsterish, but it genuinely tastes really good.
Yeah, it always hits the spot, man. It's a great breakfast.
And avocado is the healthy kind of fat.
oh, is it?
Did you know that this
Yeah.
is Hawaiian bread that's on right now? That's why
Oh,
it's a little bit sweet.
okay. So it's like better potato bread.
By the way, you know I love Ben because I gave him the slice that's the very end of the loaf. That's-
He even said it out loud. He literally says like, "Oh shit, this is a bad avocado. You could take this one." I'm like,
the slice of bread is the end piece.
"Oh, that's what you meant."
I gave you the end piece of the bread of the loaf.
I don't mind. It's good. Solid.
Before I forget, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple listeners that reached out over the past couple weeks.
Okay.
I know I'm delayed on this, but shout out to Maki Sam or Samuel
Okay.
and Kiko. I'm not going to exactly explain why you reached out, but everyone reached out in their own individual way, told me like a little story about why they're listening to the podcast. And honestly, as a very narcissistic person,
as a person that likes to hear how great I am,
in all seriousness, it
gave
really,
him a hard on.
it really. Whoa! I'm married, by the way. I'm not allowed.
It's not infidelity. You're just stroking yourself to yourself.
In all seriousness, I really do appreciate it. So if you guys are listening to the podcast and you enjoy it in any random way, please feed my narcissism by reaching out to me on social media. Let me know, because it's the only fuel that's keeping me going, aside from the calories from this avocado.
The healthy fats.
Aside from the healthy fats. Okay. This is a series of episodes that I always enjoy doing because I always win.
Not always, but I have to say,
are you trying to catch a fly?
Yeah, I was trying to. I was
that
like,
fly
get away
also
from
wants the avocado
toast.
toast.
It does, motherfucker.
Okay, so we're doing another installment of my favorite series, or one of my favorite series. It's called Korean versus Chinese Deathbattle.
Yes.
Ben is Korean, I am Chinese. We talk about a specific Asian topic, and then we go back and forth comparing. This is like as if Logan Paul fought his brother. Who's his brother?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. This is something like that. Very similar.
We fight to the death. We do extensive research. Extensive as in 20 minutes before we record. This is like game 7 of the NBA Finals. If you'd rather watch that, you're a loser.
This is more like
this is the best shit. This is better than Super Bowl. The FIFA, right?
This is more like the Harlem Globetrotters. It's not real basketball. It's just semi-entertaining basketball.
Damn it, dude. I was trying to sell it to us.
That's a much better comparison.
All right, fine. Actually,
okay, so today what we're going to be talking about.
We're the Super Bowl commercial.
We're going to be comparing Korean versus Chinese holidays.
Yes.
A wide plethora of holidays. The entire basket of holidays. It can be in actual Korea, in actual China. It could be like what Asian Americans, Chinese Americans, Korean Americans celebrate here.
Okay.
You have the entire arsenal to pick from. I know you're still going to lose, Ben, because Korean got some shitty holidays. We talked about a bunch of holidays throughout the various topics of this podcast to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So some of this, if you're a longtime listener, we might be retouching the same stuff, but you know what? We can only talk about so many things.
Yeah.
So.
What's wrong with retouching some stuff? It's enhanced now.
But we've also found some new holidays, or at least I found some new holidays. I don't know how much you found in your 20 minutes worth of research.
I have.
Can we both agree? Let's not talk about Lunar New Year. Can we just shake hands and just take that off the table? If you have a couple of things to talk about it, you can, if you want to. But that is the...
No, actually, yeah, that might make you... I might win this one. I'm just...
You mean if we take away Lunar, a.k.a. really, let's call it Chinese New Year?
Oh, here we go. This motherfucker's... Yeah.
Then we might lose?
I didn't say we. I said
you.
You Chinese.
So do we agree we're not going to talk about Lunar New Year?
Yeah, sure, bro.
Okay. All right, Ben. I have one more bite of this toast. Tell me, what is your first Korean holiday for me to shit on?
Whoa. Was that... Did I hear a ding dong?
Why did the thing go off already?
Oh, shit, the camera.
The camera went off already.
Is it the battery? The secret? No, right?
Whatever, the second camera's still going.
Oh, the iPhone?
Yeah, okay, go. What's the first Korean holiday that you want to tell me about that I can shit on?
That you can shit on. Just want to make sure I pronounce it properly.
Wow, the Korean guy can't pronounce his Korean.
First of all, your Chinese sucks dick.
It does suck dick. It does, I'm sorry.
But that's the only one good thing. Thank God your Chinese isn't great. I mean, my Korean's terrible. Oh, actually, the first one was
It was Lunar New Year.
That's what
I told you. Okay. Do you have anything specific that you want to talk about that very quickly? I'll give you 30 seconds.
All right. We could, I guess like the OG Korean holiday that, Koreans do generally like to celebrate is Chuseok. I think we talked about it prior. That's Korean Thanksgiving. It's a lot of good food. A lot of good vibes.
Do you want to tell me, is this more of like a in Korea holiday or in America holiday?
It's probably the only holiday where it's still like I guess
celebrated here in
celebrated
America?
very strongly here.
Okay, aside from Lunar New Year.
Yes. That's the thing I was surprised about. So like even I still know what Chuseok is. There's certain things we eat, like rice cake soup that I'm pretty sure you had, not the spicy one.
Rice cake soup?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't think I ever had Korean rice cake soup.
Really?
Is it spicy or is it more
it's not.
It's like a clear broth?
Yeah, it's like a creamy,
It's
very
creamy.
umami based.
Oh, so it's not a clear broth. It's a creamy, thicker broth?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can find you a picture. Oh yeah, right there. That's it. You never had this?
I never had that before.
Oh, it's really good actually. You get slices of beef, some eggs, some seaweed in there.
Yeah.
It's good. You'll like it. I know you'll like it. As long as you have soju next to it, you're gonna like it.
Dude, if you give me anything with soju, I'll be fucking fine. If you give me like expired avocado on like the like half a slice of toast, and you give me a side of soju, I will be happy. I'll be a happy camper if you do that, though.
Yeah. So the idea is just like, it's Thanksgiving. We're giving, thanks for the bountiful feast.
You said it's like Thanksgiving. Is that just because it's around? Is it because it's around the same time?
It's around, yeah. It's around the winter time.
And you also just celebrate with like large meals.
Large meals. There's a lot of games actually. I didn't know about.
Games.
Yeah. There's like a
Korean
game.
Korean variety games.
Yeah. Remember, like it's like Squid Games. So a lot of those games are based off like old Korean traditional games.
Ben, can you actually explain to me? I'm not sure if you're gonna.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But let's do it. So there's this one game.
I was gonna ask you. Do you know the game that they're actually trying to play in Squid Games in the beginning?
No, I don't. I had
like
to ask my parents.
The one in the playground.
In the beginning, I had to ask my parents. Like, and my dad's like, "Yeah, I played this shit." I was like, "Yo, this is fucked up."
Where they chase each other or something?
Yeah. So it's like Chinese, like Chinese. It's like Korean, like rugby / baseball. I don't know how to describe it. That's the best way.
It's like tag or something, right?
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, there's that. There's this one. That's more just like a playground game.
Oh, that's not
that I know.
Celebratory game.
No, that I do know about. The one Chuseok is like there's like one involving like these sticks and like this like I don't know, like a fabric. It's like a really ancient board game that they play. They don't play traditionally, but you know that card game that they play?
Oh, where they throw the cards?
Yes.
The only reason I know about that is the few times I've gone to a Korean bar.
Yes.
I see people playing it. Oh, not Korean bar, like a Korean lounge.
Yeah.
They play. I'm like, why are they throwing cards very furiously at the ground?
That is our version of like mahjong. That's the best way of putting it.
Wow, you guys can't just play mahjong?
Why would we play?
Dude, white people in Florida play mahjong.
First of all.
This is true.
First of all.
You don't have to be Chinese to play mahjong.
I'm not going to lie. I really do wish I learned how to play that game. But that's like banned from like every parent will tell you like, no. As a kid.
Every Korean person will tell you not to play mahjong?
No, not mahjong. The card game.
Oh, why?
Teaches a lot of bad things. It's like there's a lot of cursing involved.
You know what it also could do? It reinforces the stigma that Koreans love to gamble and lose all their money.
I guess. I mean, Asians love to gamble.
Asians love to gamble. Asians fucking love to gamble. So we did a whole episode on Asians loving
your
gambling.
ancestors love to gamble.
Yeah.
At the ancient temple, Mohegan Sun.
Mohegan Sun. Yo, it's crazy. When I go to a casino, it's like wall-to-wall Asian people.
Yo, not only that, it's like, I got to give it to you guys. You people like are so good at like organizing it. Like, this is their thing where you take the bus, they give you like a voucher. You could just play for free technically and just come back.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of these Chinatowns, a lot of like the places where there's Asian people, they'll have services in partnership with the actual casinos where they give you a bus fare. So you buy a ticket, they give you a bus fare, they drive you to the casino, and then later on, after maybe 24 hours or something, 12 hours, they'll actually drive you back.
Right.
But in addition to giving you like bus service, transportation service, they give you a voucher for some amount of money. And 100%, not 100, 99% of the time, that voucher is more than the value of the whole ticket that you've paid.
Yeah. If you do the math, I remember you told me that. I was like, so it's just like a free trip.
It's a free trip. And technically, you could like, if you don't actually gamble, you could redeem that voucher for more money. So some people, unfortunately, like there are a lot of people in these weird circumstances where they actually do that just to make a couple bucks. So maybe if they give you a voucher for $100, but the ticket costs you like $50 or say, you can make $50, but you just have to like waste the time going back and forth. But you and I are fucking privileged, so to us, like it doesn't seem like it's worth it. But to a lot of people, $50 for like doing nothing, basically, that's money.
Yo, honestly, my brother should do it. My brother.
Do you want to just? Yo, you should buy your brother like those casino tickets. Throw him onto the bus. Hey, dude, you're sleeping anyways.
I bet I can't even throw him on the bus. Like if I tell him like, yo, it's at this time. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna be late.
He's gonna forget about it. All right, bro, I just wasted money for no reason.
That's true. Because if you don't actually get on the bus, then you don't get the voucher.
Yeah.
For the casino thing.
Yeah, that's probably how to get it too. They have people that just don't make it in time.
And I don't want to be like too negative because we have a very positive, fun episode. But the real thing is that I think a lot of these casino companies, they prey on that demographic of Asian people.
Really?
Yes, because they know that they have this like gambling addiction, or at least like it's in the culture a lot. Like we joke about how Asians love to gamble, but it is kind of true.
It is true.
It is really true.
Very
so
true.
You have like these corporate companies, these casinos that kind of feed on that, and unfortunately they cater to like these Chinatowns. Why is it that you don't see this in some other towns, right? In some other ethnicity minority towns as much? Maybe there is, but from what I've seen, most of them is in like Chinatowns.
That's what I was going to say. I noticed a lot of it is in Chinatown.
Because unfortunately, they're targeting that demographic that has that problem. So anyways, as much as we joke about casinos, fuck them.
Hey.
Getting back on topic, we're supposed to talk about your
Chuseok. Yes, Korean Thanksgiving. Is giving thanks to not gambling, but just
the god of gambling.
Yes, just to celebrate that we have a bountiful feast. You know, because back then, without the technology, agriculture was, you know, pretty hard to, you know, pull through.
Celebrating that year's harvest or something. It's like, hey guys, we plant this shit and it actually grew this year, so we're not gonna starve this winter. Yay!
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The food is real. The food is great. Food is bomb. So yeah, I was just gonna throw a Chuseok. I think don't you guys have something like that?
Okay, this is somewhere on my list. I wasn't gonna talk about this now.
Oh,
I didn't even get a chance to shit on Chuseok, which is traditionally how this concept of this episode works. So let me just shit on a Chuseok as much as I can without much knowledge about it.
Yeah.
Rice cakes suck. Okay, next.
I'm not gonna lie, it does. Every time I get the rice cake soup, I always make my request like less rice cake. I'd rather have more dumplings in mine. Like actual dumplings.
So you just want dumpling soup?
Yeah, I just want
you want a Chinese wonton soup?
No, I don't.
Yo, come here. Chinese wonton soup is good.
It is.
But that's what you want.
It's not the same. I know Chinese one. Fire.
If you ever invite me to a Chuseok celebration, I'm gonna bring you a big giant bowl of like Chinese fried rice.
Chinese dumplings. That'd be fire. Actually, yeah. Chinese shrimp wonton dumplings. Oh,
the ones with the thin skin, right?
Yeah.
The ones that look like a testicle after you've come out of the water.
Yeah. Like it's like a mixture of like a testicle and the thing from like Quidditch and Harry Potter. If they combined, it'll be that.
It's very wavy and deformed. It has lots of wrinkles and veins.
Yes, but yes, go on, please talk about.
Sorry, guys, if I ruined your experience of Chinese wontons from this point going forward.
Yes, it's delicious.
Okay, just to piggyback on your thing, Chinese people, we celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival, which is very which is around. Did you know that Mid-Autumn Festival is actually the second most important holiday next to Chinese New Year to all Chinese people?
All right, cool.
All right, shut the fuck up. I'm still talking.
Wow.
Traditionally in China, people have 3 days off of work.
Wow. Whoa, okay.
3 days is a lot of time.
That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
Wow.
And same shit. Like we gather for families. We have these big meals. We also celebrate the fact that we were able to grow one tomato that season and we won't starve this winter.
Nice.
But unlike you, we have a more symbolic food item. Have you seen those mooncakes?
Oh, I have. Yeah.
And inside there's like an egg yolk.
Yeah.
And it's in the shape of a square.
Yeah, dude, I know a mooncake.
And they come in a tin.
They're expensive too.
And the tin is like usually $60 now for 4 mooncakes.
No way.
It's so fucking expensive. Dude, it is so expensive. So when I was a kid, I remember it was expensive, right? But you could at least like get some cheaper brands for in the teens. Let's say in the teens, so for a 10. Does that sound expensive?
No, that's still compared to now.
But
that's crazy. That's like 4x.
I'm trying to say like now even the cheaper versions are 2x. They're like $30 for the cheaper tins. It's gotten to the point where if you ask a lot of Chinese people the past couple of years with Mooncake Festival, excuse me, Mid-Autumn Festival, people will find whatever excuses not to give this shit anymore.
Really?
Because here's the thing.
That's so sad.
When you buy that stuff, it doesn't stay for that long. It's not very shelf stable. So it does expire fast because there's an egg yolk inside.
Right.
At the same time, a lot of them are way too sweet. So people don't just eat them like a bag of chips.
You can only have like one.
Or like you cut it into half or like quarters and you share them with people. So when you gift this to someone.
It is very decadent.
It is.
It's one of the few Asian desserts. Yeah, that's actually really rich.
So what I was saying, like, because people give this so much to each other, like you may get, if you have a big family, you may get like 5-6 tins of them. What the fuck are you supposed to do with 5-6 tins of that stuff?
Give it to your Korean friends.
So tell me, guys, if you're Chinese and you celebrate this shit, is it not true? The past couple of years, your family, whoever, have just given reasons not to do it, or you share, like all 5 sisters will give that mother like 1 tin. Like you split it, not for the monetary cost.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
at this point,
it's probably for the monetary cost.
Put it on StockX.
But also, it's like you just give them one, and you just like, oh, that's fine. You don't need to gift it as much anymore.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know it was that much now.
It's expensive,
I don't remember
right?
The last time I had them. They look really nice. I don't know if people know what Lingjie's talking about. I've seen them growing up around Lingjie and stuff. They are very delicious.
Yeah, it's like a square shape. It's a cube, actually. It's like a cube shape.
It looks
pastry.
like a mahjong tile.
It does kind of look like mahjong tile, but much more square. And it's decorated on the outside. It's like brownish on the inside. Inside, the good ones have a yolk, like a salted egg yolk on the inside. And if you get the premium versions, each one has like 2 yolks.
Oh.
Because people fight over the yolks.
Oh, is that what that shit is?
Sometimes you cut into like quarters, let's say, and maybe only one quarter has the whole yolk.
And the other is just fucking bread.
No, it's not bread. It's the filling. It's that paste filling that's inside. So imagine you were looking forward to the egg yolk.
Yeah.
And you didn't get the one quarter that had any egg yolks. So there are ones that have like 2 egg yolks inside.
Is that like symbolic? Like if you don't get it, it's like, oh, you're gonna have a bad harvest, or
it's like the wishbone on like a turkey or something.
Does that mean anything? It might.
We should make that into a thing.
You should. It's like, yo, that's 3 years of bad sex.
That's like the worst kind.
I was like, sorry, you're cursed now.
What the fuck? Okay, so I was talking about Mid-Autumn Festival. Let me get to this a little bit more. Hold on a sec. I lost all my notes.
Yep, we're gonna power through this, guys. We're doing how many episodes are we doing today?
We're doing a lot of episodes.
We're doing 14 today. We're doing a Mr. B special. We're gonna just create a marathon where we just do different episodes and see how long we can last. We're trying to set the world Guinness record, right?
For most
podcast episodes, consecutive podcast episodes.
We should stream
that
something.
Might be a thing.
We should stream something on Twitch for charity, maybe.
I hope Mr. Beast finds it because we need us.
We will continue podcasting consecutively until we reach, like, let's say $1,000 donations for a charity, which for us is very hard because we don't have that big of an audience, or at least that big of an audience with a big thing.
Yeah,
and we just keep going. It might take like 4 days.
Imagine like we're gonna hit $1,000, so until we hit 1,000, we're gonna keep recording. It's like 8 days later. It's like, all right, guys, we're only halfway through. What the fuck? We're running out of things to say.
Yo, at that point,
we smell.
At that point, our family members would just donate so they can see us again.
It's like, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Yo, your wife will be like, yo, just here's the fucking money. Ben, get the fuck out of here.
It's like Lingjie hasn't seen his son. He hasn't seen his son for 4 days.
Yeah, it's like he graduated. What the fuck? This bullshit. Charity my ass.
It's just taking him money from my own account.
Yeah, at this point.
Okay, Mid-Autumn Festival is probably the second most biggest holiday next to Chinese Lunar New Year. It's on the 15th day of the 8th month of the Chinese lunar calendar.
The what? The what of the what?
The Chinese lunar calendar. The 15th day of the 8th month of the Chinese lunar calendar.
That sounds very complicated.
And here is why Mid-Autumn Festival is better than Chuseok. Because Mid-Autumn Festival is not just celebrated by the Chinese, it's also celebrated by people in Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines. I bet you it's Chinese people in those countries celebrating.
I was like, wait a minute. I have a rebuttal to that. There's something very biased about that.
Immigration. It's called immigration.
Yes, there's something very biased about that statistic there, sir.
But I also bet you a good gauge of how good the holiday is, and this is not really a good gauge, is if you ask like a Caucasian person, a non-Asian person, which they've heard of more, it's probably Mid-Autumn Festival instead of Chuseok.
Yeah, probably, because
when you say Chuseok, it just sounds like you're insulting them. You suck.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you suck. No, you suck. Give it some time, but I think Chuseok is going to be up there, bro.
Let us know if you guys think Mid-Autumn Festival or Chuseok is better. All right, Ben, what is next on your shitty list?
So what's it? This one's really cool. It's one of the newest holidays.
Is this created on TikTok?
No, sir.
You mean it's new in South Korea?
So this is actually celebrated the day after my birthday, unfortunately.
Okay.
So
now people know when your birthday is. If they can Google this holiday that you're about to name, they can now know when your birthday is.
That's true. So this is called the BTS Army Day. I'm not gonna lie, this was my ace in the hole. I was like, all right, if I can't beat him with traditional Korean holidays, I'm just gonna Google any K-pop bullshit and make it a thing. And thank God it's a thing.
What the fuck is BTS Army Day?
The release date of the memoir, July 9th, is a nod to the significant date in the septet's history. It's the date the megastar's loyal international fan base, known as ARMY, first came into being 10 years ago. Holy shit, they're 10 years?
So do people, the ARMY, the fans, the listeners actually celebrate this holiday, or the people in BTS celebrate the holiday?
Yes. So how do you celebrate BTS Day? Great question, Lingjie.
I think that's the question.
Indulge in some self-care. BTS is all about self-love and believing in yourself. Whether it's pampering, spa session, or a shopping trip, treat yourself to something that you love and practice self-care today. Look at that. I think this holiday probably beats all of like the major Asian holidays. Yep.
This is such a bullshit holiday. Because if you're gonna piggyback off like the most famous band, not even Korean, man, fuck that. It's the most famous band in all of the world.
That's right. Lingjie's like, fuck. That's right.
Ben, do you even know what BTS stands for?
Yeah, bacon, tomato, sausage. Actually, I forgot. It's like, isn't it like bright? Actually, I have no fucking idea.
Let me look this up. I
I just know. Actually, I don't want to upset anyone, so I'm not gonna say anything negative. But all I know is that it's just all these K-pop group names never make sense to me. They never do.
What do you think it means?
Behind the scene, I don't know, man. That's the first thing people think about, right? Oh, you having? Oh,
It's actually surprising hard to find this.
really? No way.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
This can't be right. But what the fuck?
Okay, here we go, guys. BTS, the band.
Yep.
Did you not know that it stands for Bulletproof Boy Scouts?
Yeah, I did not know that at all.
Okay, in Korean, it's Bangtan's Songyongdon. Ben, can you say that a little bit better than me?
방탄소년단.
Does that have a similar meaning to Bulletproof Boy Scouts?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna have to ask some real Koreans.
It also is sometimes called Bangtang Boys.
Gangbang boys. What? Yep, I see that too.
So, which one does it actually mean? We need some actual people to tell us what the fuck it actually means.
Just shout out to our longtime favorite listener out there, Phoebe. She is probably the closest thing to Korea that I know. She is a very loyal listener.
The human being, is the closest to South Korea. What the fuck does this mean?
She is like a walking Korean Wikipedia.
Oh, is she?
Her Korean's great. I will fact check with her.
Okay, so
and she will give me like the legit reasons why, like, oh, and then I learned something.
Whether it's Bangtang Boys, Bulletproof Boy Scouts, or Bangtang Soyodang.
Yeah, everything sounds
How's
like a
my
dish.
pronunciation?
Terrible. That's terrible. But I have to admit, that's not as cringy as I thought it was going to be. Bulletproof Boy Scouts. That kind of doesn't make sense, but at the same time, it means like, okay, you got to be like, you have to have a good image, bulletproof.
Maybe it's like in the comic books when they retcon something. So it used to mean something else, and then later on they realize, oh, this new meaning that's created by a random listener is much better. We're gonna go with that instead.
Change it. Yeah. But yeah, that's BTS Day for you.
That's a fake holiday, by the way. I can't go with that shit.
It's so recognized that even it's one of the few Korean holidays that translates well from Korea
to America.
And I bet you if I ask a lot of people that aren't Korean, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, BTS Day, of course."
I really wish I had like a fake ass Chinese holiday to like. Yo, that is number 2 or number 3 if you count Lunar New Year. That is number 3 on your list. So it means after you went through Lunar New Year, Chuseok, you're like,
baby.
Fuck, I'm out of.
I got another one.
Okay,
but you can go.
Single people, listen. Single people, if you're single, if you're alone, listen up. Move to China because they celebrate Singles Day. Singles Day is celebrated on November 11. That's 11/11 or 1/1/1/1/1. It's a bunch of single people all together.
I like that.
It's originally called Bachelor's Day, and it's an unofficial holiday, like your shit, like your BTS Day, your BTS Army Day.
Official national recognized holiday.
So basically, Singles Day in China is a day when they used to celebrate your singlehood. Is that a word? Your loneliness?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Or just the fact that you're a bachelor, bachelorette?
Yeah.
Actually, I actually don't know if it's for women.
I'm going to say...
yes, we're going to say it should be. If it's not, it should be.
I don't think it is, though.
So the way
that's a weird feeling.
How do you think single people celebrate this unofficial holiday?
Orgy. Or eating alone.
I feel like if you can get the orgy, you probably don't need to celebrate Singles Day. It's like the complete... That's literally the complete opposite. So you go from having no partner to having way too many partners.
Way too many partners.
They celebrate by going out, partying with their friends, and the most important thing now, shopping.
Oh.
So...
All right, so it's BTS Day.
The actual real truth behind it is Singles Day has now turned into basically Amazon Prime Day. I'm not even joking. I think they measured the traffic of online sales in China during Singles Day, 11/11, November 11. Every year, it's the highest.
Oh.
It's literally highest. It's like how we have Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah, it's like a Black Friday, like how Black Friday
used to be, like how it used to be.
Got you.
So Singles Day has been taken over by corporate conglomerates and corporate entities just to make you buy more shit. Because I guess when you're single and you don't have to spend money on a significant partner,
that makes sense.
You might as well just buy a lot of shit.
Damn, that makes sense.
It seems sad, but it kind of makes sense.
That kind of makes sense. And it's not like they're being forced to buy shit. Yeah, go spoil yourself. Hopefully it's for good reasons. Not like, like you're just fucking depressed or something. Then that's different.
That's like another side of it too.
That's another side, yeah.
Right, because just imagine someone is actually trying their best to, let's say, find a partner or get married. They want to start a family.
Yeah.
And then
your whole family's like, hey, it's your favorite holiday.
Happy Singles Day.
Again,
every single fucking year.
You're 46.
That is not the kind of holiday that you should give someone a cake for.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a reminder of how lonely they are.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, that one is very like, it could be very dark and brooding, or it could be like, oh, this is like very fun and just like, oh yeah, make light of it. It's like anti-Valentine's Day, right?
What's anti-Valentine's Day?
It's like, they have something like that here too, where it's like, instead of Valentine's Day for the people that are single, I know there's a thing called for it, and I'm just fucking it up right now.
Oh, I think you mean like during the same day, Valentine's Day, the single people will go out and have like a
orgy.
Why is everyone having an orgy? I was gonna ask Ben, have you ever had the orgy? But that's not an appropriate question for the podcast.
That'll be for our.
Please don't answer. Please don't answer. I am
fine orgy.
I am one of your best friends, but I do not want to fucking know. I do not want to know.
He's just gonna get sick from his avocado toast.
I won't know if I'm barfing from this expired avocado or from you finding out. Oh yeah. So on Valentine's Day, like I do hear a lot of people who celebrate their singleness here in America. They'll just go out like with their friends and shit, and like have like a friend date. Or you know what it is? Like some people have these things where they take themselves out for a date.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like in a weird, sad way. I think that's just like a good thing. Like imagine you don't have a partner, you don't have anything to do that day.
Yeah.
You know, fuck trying to call someone and actually seeing, hey, what's up, whatever.
Yeah.
Take yourself out on a date. Go out to the park. Go out to like something you're really interested in. If it's the mall, if it's like a museum, if it's like a fucking movie, there's nothing wrong with watching a movie by yourself.
I want to do that. Like I've heard people that like eat alone. Like they'll have like a meal by themselves. I think I had that. I want to say, or like watch a movie by yourself. I would not have done yet, which I want to.
You know, when you're watching a movie, you shouldn't be talking with the person next to you fucking anyways.
Yes.
So that's one of the few things where if you really think about it, you should probably go watch you should go watch a movie alone because it's not that big of a difference in experience.
Yeah. By the way, the day I was thinking about is called Singles Awareness Day or Singles Appreciation Day, which is celebrated on February 15th.
Oh, the day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's what I was like, dude, I know this is a thing. I just can't put my finger on it. But that's all. That's what it is.
You know, the fact that Singles Appreciation Day happens the day after Valentine's Day as opposed to happening on Valentine's Day proves that you don't believe in yourself. Because a lot of people can fail at getting a date on the 14th and be like, you know, fuck it, I'm going to celebrate by myself anyways.
Okay.
If you really believe in yourself, from the get-go, you should be like, I'm celebrating this on the 14th. Fuck this. I'm not even going to try. I know I'm going to be okay by myself.
Yeah. I see what you mean. But I guess it's like also they don't want to take away from it, you know, for the couples. Imagine like some people are so like extreme about it. They're like, they see a couple and they throw tomatoes at them.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, they're like, oh, how dare you? This is Singles Awareness Day, not your stupid Valentine's Day.
Dude, if you're okay being alone, you shouldn't at the same time also hate on other people for having other people.
Oh, haters will hate.
It's like you're perfectly fine being single-ish. I mean, you're constantly floating around, but you know what I mean, right?
Whoa, sir. This is a kid show.
Sir,
this is a kid show.
You've talked about orgies like 3 times already, so I don't know what kind of kid show this is. All right, Ben, what's next on your list of shitty Korean holidays?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked. Let me just make sure. Okay, Lingjie. Do you know what falls on August 8th? Yeah, I really don't expect you to answer. No, that's great because on that day it is called Blackpink Day.
Oh my god, you did it again! You did it again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fuck you. You did it again. Oh, you bastard. I was actually gonna make a joke about like you picking another Korean band, but I couldn't think of another Korean band.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about Blackpink. Yo, Blackpink is better than BTS. I'll be honest with you.
Dude, I'm 100% on your side.
I'm not saying this because I'm a guy.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm saying this when I listen to the music. I'm like, okay, Blackpink as a whole. I'm like, yo, they're the shit.
I think they're just better overall. I mean, I might just be biased. Again, I'm just being biased because I generally, like the members. I actually not know them personally, but you know what I mean? It's like
you can name 2 of them.
I can name 2. Yes, at least 2. These guys, BTS, like I'm sure you guys are great at what you do. I don't give a flying fuck about what you guys do.
There's too many of them.
There's too many.
I have horrible time just remembering people's names. I barely remember your name after 30 years. You expect me to remember 8 people's names?
It's a lot. That's a lot,
Blackpink
guys.
has 4 members, and I can name at least one of them. Is it Jennie? No, it's Lisa.
Yeah.
Is there one in Jennie?
Yeah, that's it. Those are the only 2 I know. I think there's more than 4 though.
No, there's 4.
Is it 4?
It's just 4 of them.
Oh shit.
Okay, that shows how little we know.
Yeah, but I agree. They're so amazing. You think they have more members. That's how great they are. Where BTS, you need like 17 guys. I don't know. How many are they now?
It's like a clown car. Just keep in and out.
we're gonna get canceled by people that are really into
gorgeous Korean men just keep coming in and out of that clown car. See, I just saved us. I said gorgeous Korean men.
There you go. Thank you. I love that. Great skincare. Skincare routine on fire. But yes, Blackpink Day, August 8th. I didn't do much research into that because I didn't want to actually try to see like what else after I was gonna do BTS. But are you curious?
8/8. Did you at least find out why it's 8/8?
That's when they first I guess started.
Released their album?
Yeah, when they first started. That's always what it seems like. Whenever they first start, that's how it happens.
I guess that makes sense because, it's hard to pinpoint when a band is officially formed because sometimes people like come in band and it's like, it's fluid. So there is no real anniversary date. But I guess if you just use when their album was released, that's actually a hard date. You can actually celebrate as opposed to like all the other fluid days of when. It's like how people start dating and you don't know exactly when is your anniversary. Is it like the anniversary of your first date or is it the anniversary of when you officially became a couple?
Right.
But do people that date nowadays actually like say that they're a couple, or it's just we went out on a date and we're still going out for a couple months subsequently?
Man.
Are we when are we officially a couple?
Wow, dude, you sound like modern day women. I don't know. Like a lot of people are like struggling with that right now.
Yeah, because to me, I only dated because I've been with my wife since fucking high school. So like back in my day, as like a teenager, it'd be like, hey,
in my day,
do you want to go like out? And then we're together on that day, right? You would actually say those words. What the fuck do people say now?
I'm just dating. Oh yeah, I'm seeing someone.
For like 4 months, you've been seeing the same person. So
yeah, it's it's always like that. It's like, okay, yeah, like if someone tells me that they are seeing someone, even now I still take that with a grain of salt.
Do you think that means they're exclusive at least?
I want to assume like that's what they're trying to imply.
So hopefully it means like when you both settled on being exclusive, that means you're a couple.
Yeah, exactly. It lost its integrity as much as, thank God, there's one thing you can still say when you are seeing someone that's like, is I'm serious. Once you say that, there's no, ifs or buts. Like, unless you want to say, I'm seriously a whore. That's different. That's completely different. But if you say like, yes, I am seeing someone and we are serious. I am serious. Then it implies that, okay, you guys are trying to actually make it work.
Would it be weird if one person is exclusive and the other person is not exclusive?
Yes, that's just some of that should exist too, though.
Because are you supposed to tell your other person that you're dating, okay, I'm exclusive to you now, and that's the same thing as saying, will you be my girlfriend, boyfriend?
You're right, by the way. Like,
it's confusing as fuck.
It is, but you're nailing it on the head. People now just kind of, it's so ambiguous, but it should be, like, hey, I'm seeing someone and we are serious. Hopefully you have that talk with that other person where it's to the point where it's like, we're both on the same page, right? I just want, for the record.
And then he's like, no, I've been sleeping around for the past 3 months.
yeah. Or the girl's like, no, I've been going on a date with like random guys like every week. What are you talking about?
I thought we were on the same page here.
Yeah, isn't that what it means when we say we're serious?
Yeah, we're serious about seeing other people.
So yeah.
Okay, how the fuck did we get here?
Oh, Blackpink Day. Yeah, August 8th. Go out, celebrate by listening to Blackpink. Jennie and Lisa, you guys are the shit. I thought it was really funny how my cousin was like, he first showed me Blackpink years ago, right? He was like, hey, Hyung, what do you think about this group? I'm like, okay, let me see it. I'm like, wow, they're hot, right? Right off the bat, I'm like, wow, they're hot. It could be on mute, and I'm like, yo, they're talented. Like the sound could be off. I'm like, they're gonna be megastars. I can tell. But Lisa actually really dances very, very well. That's the one thing I noticed about her. She's a really good dancer. And then it's so funny. He was
Lisa also raps really well too.
Yeah, she's like actually has talent. So, but it's funny how like
other people don't have talent.
A lot of these K-pop guys or females, whatever, don't have any talent, unfortunately. But he was saying like, oh, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Like, who do I find the most attractive? And I picked Lisa. And Lisa is not the Korean, member.
She's Thai.
Yeah, she's from Thailand. He was like, yeah, of course you would pick her. And I just thought that was really interesting. But she has like the most charisma I noticed about her. I think that's what draws me to her. And she's hot. But besides that, Blackpink.
Ben has never heard one single song that they've actually produced.
Nah. This whole time I had earplugs on. There's someone out there. They're going to be so pissed. No, but I got to admit, like, I think they do a lot more. Like the dance routines are pretty impressive. I have to admit that.
Do you know anything about that new band that's like popping off, New Jeans?
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's when I'm like, fuck. I didn't even know Blackpink and BTS were that old.
They've been around for a while. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, exactly. Because it
Holy
feels like it's just
crap.
whatever.
BTS, it just said 10 years, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's it been 10 fucking years?
10 years of their formation. Yeah.
Oh my god. So were they like 3 guys at first? Like they're Blink 182 and then they just fucking started adding more guys and shit?
It's that clown car. It's that gorgeous Korean clown car.
Korean skincare routine clown car. Yes.
Okay, so fuck your fake holiday.
Thank you.
You already lost 2 points there.
Boom. I guess I'm winning.
Okay, Ben. I'm going to bring this to a more festive note.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Do you know the holiday in which we celebrate the ghosts? And we talked about this on our...
Oh, shit. I think we did talk about it, and it was fucking weird. It's very spooky.
Spooky.
I'm an Italian ghost.
I want to suck your blood.
Oh, yeah, every time you said that, I was like, oh, it sounds so inappropriate.
That's the only thing I want to suck.
I want to contract STDs.
Okay. Chinese Festival of the Hungry Ghosts. I'm going to use my great Chinese...
Hungry. Okay.
Shut up. I'm going to use my great Chinese pronunciation. 中元节.
中元节.
Okay. Mine is probably better than Ben's at least, so thank you for back-to-back saying it even worse.
I will.
It's a Chinese holiday that commemorates when some mystical portal opens to the underworld.
What? Mystical portal.
And basically you say, hey, ghosts, welcome to our realm.
Okay.
And all the ghosts empty themselves onto your realm. This sounds like a really good
what?
Diablo 4 campaign or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Chinese Diablo 4.
So Ghost Festival is on the 15th night of the 7th month. I'm still talking.
Oh,
Shut up. It has its roots in Buddhism and Taoism. Basically, the ghosts are here on our plane of existence, and we need to fend them off like they're a bunch of zombies. And in order to do that, we give them what they really want, fake money. Do you remember this?
Yes. This was actually really cool. I remember this was very intriguing.
So you burn money as a sign of like you're burning the money as an offering to them.
Gotcha.
That hopefully if they get their fill of your fake money and your fake gifts, they will return back to their realm. Remember we joked about how some people will burn cars, actual physical cars and shit?
Yes.
Because they're so rich.
Yes.
And, so I think it's actually kind of cool.
The premise is actually really interesting.
But the one thing that I think was really cool, because if in China, when they have this festival, it's not like a month-long celebration, although some part of it is a month-long, but it's actually this huge like street festival almost, like not with food, but just like a street festival with like lanterns and stuff, and people like burn the things. So it's a big celebratory thing to get together, and in some ways it's just, kind of paying respect to your family members that maybe have passed. I actually love that a lot of Chinese culture, East Asian culture is always celebrating the people that you've lost.
With money.
With fake paper money.
Yes. It's like, oh, I see. This is racketeering. it's like Goodfellas, but like Chinese ghost edition.
Can you launder money to the ghosts?
Yeah. It's like, out of respect, please, here, have 1 million fake yens.
Do you think it's more respectful if you burn real money?
I think depending on how fucked up your ancestors are, yes, I think so. Yeah.
Or how loaded you are as a living person.
I think we're joking also. It's like, if like you're so rich, you can't even burn money. You have to burn like fucking like designer handbags and shit.
Burn some Gucci bags.
Yeah. It's like, all right. Yeah. It's like, oh, my great aunt, please stop haunting us. Here, I will burn all of our Chanel bags, please, and our clutches.
Take them with you to the afterlife.
Yes.
Show you other dead auntie ghosts.
Wasn't there one where like other Asian cultures that had similar ghost holidays?
Probably.
There were. They were really interesting. One was really fucked up. I remember you told me. I can't remember it.
Was that when I told the creepy ghost story?
I think so.
Okay, I don't remember what the story was, but guys, if you're interested in what Ben's talking about, bookmark it in your head. We did a episode last year in the fall on Asian October Korean
superstitions. Was that what it was called?
Something about ghost holidays.
Something with So pretty much, Lingjie is saying that the idea of Ghostbusters originated from China.
Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call?
Exactly.
Xi Jinping. Who are you gonna call?
Mao Zedong.
One thing that I did not put on my list, but it is similar now that we're thinking about it. There's a Chinese holiday in which it's called like Tomb Sweeping Day or something, and I'm trying to be serious. Where you go visit the cemetery.
I haven't heard this.
Never heard about it. So
no.
you go visit the actual cemetery where your tombstones are.
Okay.
And it's you go there. It's Tomb Sweeping Day because you're supposed to clean up like the area around your loved one's tombstone.
That makes a lot of sense. The money thing, it's gangster. It's cool. But it's like, God, you guys love money. That's what it was. I was like, you guys fucking love money. All right, go on. The tomb sweeping.
Tomb sweeping thing. So you go there with your entire family that was related to the person that passed away. You clean up the tombs. You bring flowers as you normally do.
Right.
And then you actually have a meal there at the cemetery. It's kind of like your
like a picnic.
Oh, yo, dude, it's exactly like a picnic.
Wow.
You go up to the thing. You have a picnic at the tomb. In some ways, you're having a meal with your loved one that passed. But you as a family also get to gather together. And once again, see. Chinese people, we love respecting those that passed.
We do. Well, Koreans do this too.
I don't know about this. Wait, what?
We do.
You have a picnic at the cemetery?
Yeah, we have like those Korean pears. We light incense. We do all that shit just like you guys do. It's just not.
Ben, very carefully. You need to say we light incense, not we light incest.
Wait, say it. Wait, how do you actually say it again?
Incense.
Incense.
You said.
Oh, I just said incest.
Yes, you did.
We like incest.
That's
us
what
Korean
you said.
people.
That's exactly what we like.
I'm
Incest.
sorry. I meant the thing where we burn those little things that smell good.
Candles.
Yes, those candles. Sorry, not the.
Man, this episode is definitely not PG-13.
This one? Oh yeah. But yeah, that's really cool. The tomb sweeping picnic idea.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'll give you respect to that one.
Respect the old people.
Actually, there is a very similar holiday that Chinese people and Korean people celebrate. It's called like the Cold Day holiday or something like that.
The Cold Day holiday?
Cold Meal holiday. I could look it up, but the idea is that like, just like Thanksgiving, right? If you can't prepare for the winter.
Yes.
Just like Chinese culture and Korean culture, there is a period where you have to learn how to like make meals that doesn't involve like actually
fresh
cooking.
Produce?
Oh yeah, or cooking.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a holiday. Let me see if I can find it.
It's funny, like while you're looking this up,
yeah,
my thoughts on this holiday is those of you that those of you that farm really well get to celebrate Chuseok.
Yeah.
Those of you that failed at farming this season get to celebrate this cold holiday.
Yeah.
Because you don't have fresh produce anymore.
Oh, here we go. So Hanshik, eating cold food day.
Eating cold food day.
Yeah. So
what's it called again?
Hanshik.
Hanshik?
Yeah. So Hanshik falls on the 105th day after Dongjie. That Chinese? It sounds Chinese.
Dude, you're telling me Korean holidays.
It derives from an ancient Chinese practice in which people ate cold food while not using fire for a period of time.
I think this just proves that when your Korean holiday comes from a Chinese holiday. Oh, dong. Dong means cold in Chinese. Dong.
Oh.
Yeah, it means cold in Chinese.
Z, is that like just day then?
What's it called?
Z-H-I, Dongzi.
Dongzi.
Dongzi?
Dongzi.
What
fuck,
do you think it could mean?
Dongzi.
If
my wife is listening, she's like, duh, it means this already. And I'm trying to process. Dongzi.
She might be like, oh, Ben's right. Ben might be right here. He's onto something. All right, so at least
it means cold something.
Yeah, so at least I'm turning it back with an actual holiday. So I guess there's some Korean people and Chinese people that sucked at making real food. So they're like, yo, let's make a holiday.
Yo, it's true. Mid-Autumn Festival, if you didn't farm well that year, you celebrate Dongzi if you're Chinese.
Oh, maybe.
Korean people, if your harvest turned to shit, you have no Chuseok. Instead, you have this
Hanshik. Yeah, we have Hanshik. Yeah. Right? I think that's what it is.
Yo, dude, this is like how if you don't have Valentine's Day,
yeah, Singles Awareness Day.
Yo, it's all coming around.
All comes back.
Around.
Wow, we just tied that all together there. That's the perfect way of ending this episode.
What the fuck? We're not done yet. Okay, let's pick one more and then we'll wrap up this one. I think we've had a good long length one.
Okay,
I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna celebrate the. What did I say was the second most important holiday in China next to Mid-Autumn Festival?
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong because there is something in China called China National Day. It is the National Day of the People's Republic of China and is celebrated annually on October 1st to commemorate the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. So this is, guys, the only way that you can measure the importance of a Chinese holiday in China is how many days they give you off for the holiday.
Okay.
Chinese National Day, you get 7 days off of fucking work. And this is
How many?
7 days. It's a 7-day holiday. And you know Chinese people, we work nonstop, right?
Sure.
The entire economy of China shuts down for 7 days. That means every non-essential business, employer, whatever, office shuts down for the entire week. So
that's when the market crashes.
it's not just like how we have Christmas here, and like some people get, some people choose to take a week off.
Yeah.
But for the most part, most businesses are still open except for on like Christmas or something.
I will give you this. I think that's impressive if a country can take off for 7 days.
So it's funny how you say that because in 2004,
why?
In 2004, politicians from China tried to argue that you should shorten it because it's disrupting our economy for an entire week.
So I was onto something there.
So some politicians in China brought up proposals to cancel National Day
That's fucked up.
or to shorten it because the holiday have not achieved significant results in promoting internal consumption, but instead has dramatically decreased the economy during those 7 days.
That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, I feel like this is not good for you. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, 7 days is great, but if the whole country is shut down, it's like when we shut down during COVID, remember?
Yes, it's bad for the economy.
It's great for the environment. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure. Like greenhouse effects, great. But in terms of like, hey, we kind of need shit done.
Yo, but it's true though, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
This proposal was like, it didn't go through because traditionally in China, like a lot of people move away from their homeland, their home town to like work and shit, whether it's in the cities or in like other factory districts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So because they're away from family, they're not just coming by, let me go visit on the fucking weekends, because you know what I'm doing the weekends? I'm still at the factory during the weekends, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So,
okay. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So unless your factory shuts down,
that's what I'm saying.
You as the employer, you as the employee, don't get a time to travel back to your hometown and see your family. So you need like these government mandated holidays and be like, hi guys, they've been working for 24/7 for like 3 months. We need to shut down for a couple of days.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's really badass that if a country can afford it, but at this point, that's a hefty bill, bro. That's like when you plan for your family trips, right? Like those long family trips. I'm doing them. I'm like, damn.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
You know what it's like? And it's a stupid comparison, or maybe it's the greatest comparison. It's like people that sleep like 3 hours a night for like a week, and then they say, okay, I'll catch up on my sleep by sleeping all of Sunday. But your body doesn't work like that.
It does not.
It's like by the time you see your family after 3 years, your wife has a new husband. and there's like 3 new kids in the house.
Oh, shit.
You're like, oh, shit, I can't catch up on my family anymore.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't work like that.
But that's a long time. 7 days.
7 days is a fucking long time.
For everything. Imagine like you're like, I need gas. Oh, shit. They're all celebrating.
Okay. Do you have anyone that you want to talk about, or should we just cut it off there?
If you want, I'll just make it real quick. There is one called Tano. It's a spring festival. Tano.
Ben, do you like purposely say the Korean names very quickly because your pronunciation is shit?
Oh, no. This one I was just trying to say real fast.
Tanuk?
No. Dano.
Dano.
Yeah.
Dano
like dino.
Dano duck.
Yeah, dynamic.
Dano. Okay.
Yeah. Translates to spring festival. I actually got to go to it during Flushing when I was a kid with my cousin. I don't know if you noticed, but Koreans do practice sumo wrestling as well.
Yeah. That's what you've been training for your whole life, Ben.
That was my
lifelong goal.
That was actually, and I failed miserably. My meniscus tore, and I had to call it a career. And it was a good run.
It was a good run. All Ben got out of that was 50 more pounds of fat.
Yes.
That was just
and hypertension. But yeah, I remember I got to go. It's a lot of fun. I remember my cousin wanted to put me in a sumo wrestling contest. I do remember that as a kid. I was like, "Are you calling me fat?" Cuz she's like, "No, it's just fun." But it's not like, it's a different type of sumo. It's like sumo wrestling / judo.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but it's really fun. It's really cool. I didn't remember going to that. They had it in, what's it called? Corona Park, Flushing Meadows.
Flushing Meadows, Corona Park.
Yeah, they had it there. I think they still do it now, but we have a spring festival as well. I can't remember playing, but I used to play the old instruments too when I was a kid.
What's an old instrument, like the bell?
Yeah, I played the gong. That was the easiest one. The women usually play the drums. I think it's because like girls are just more like hand coordinated, right? And they're just better at like skipping and just like, they're just better at that shit.
Ben, if there was ever any instrument that matched your personality, it's a fucking gong.
It was a big one too, and I still sucked. I always messed up. I was like, bong. Like, fuck, man. Too slow. I was like, oh.
That shit only has one note. It's loud and annoying. This is you in a nutshell.
And yo, it's a lot of running in circles.
But after you die, maybe in your next life, you'll be reincarnated as this gong.
I hope so. It was badass.
All right, moving on to my favorite topic of the whole podcast, ranting and raving. If you never listened to the podcast before, then
you're missing out.
leave us a feedback. That's number one. But
Yes.
if you never listened to the podcast before, this is a segment where Ben and I take a couple minutes just to rant about something shitty going on in our lives, unrelated to the topic on hand. Or every once in a while, when we're feeling up to it, we'll actually rave about something good. If
Yep.
I had to guess, Ben's going to rant about something. So please, Ben, what's happening in your life?
Spirit Airlines sucks.
You flew Spirit Airlines?
No, so I went to Miami for a bachelor party, for my cousin's bachelor party. He's gonna get married.
Nice.
But I told him, I remember when we're booking all this. This is crazy. Like, this is like me actually trying to plan shit. And I remember I was like, all right, tell me. I kept telling them, send me the itinerary of your flight. Right?
Okay.
And then the first thing is like, I'm like, yo, hold on. I see the yellow thing. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I call him, I was like, did you guys book fucking Spirit? Did you guys fucking book Spirit? He's like,
Yeah, because
why?
it's cheapest.
It's the cheapest, which isn't really that cheap. But I was like, why the fuck did you do Spirit? They're like, oh, what's wrong with that? I was like, yo, Spirit is known. It's known, right?
It's known.
People that aren't from America. Spirit Airlines is probably the worst airlines you could ever use.
Yes.
It's absolute trash. Customer service, but they're known to always cancel.
Always cancel. That's the main thing.
That's the main shit.
Because if an airline is super cheap, but let's say they have rude stewardesses, they don't give you water.
They don't have any stewardess, or they don't have any fucking flight attendants and shit. It's not even a pilot. It's like an AI shit.
The plane has like only one wing.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's bearable, right? But
Okay.
if they actually cancel you, then it ruins your whole trip.
Well said, man. Dude, he gets to the airport, right, in the morning, and lo and behold, they fucking cancel. And I told him, I was
Wow,
like,
they cancel that late?
that, like, when he got there, and they tried to board, they said it's canceled.
The whole flight.
Yeah, like right when they're waiting at the gate, then they said it got canceled last minute.
How many people were there with you? Like a whole plane's worth?
That was two of them. I told him. So what I did is I was like, I'm not booking with that. I'm not doing Spirit. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna book something. I actually was gonna book something. Thank God I did a little later after them. But what happened was that now two of them got canceled, and I said, when is the next time you can do? They said by tomorrow night. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Wow.
Yep.
So did they get a refund and like rebook with a different airline?
They still use Spirit again.
But the next day.
Because Spirit doesn't offer refunds.
That seems like Spirit. yes.
Exactly. And I just remember I was trying not to bitch by bitch. I was like, cuz, why did you use Spirit? Like, who told you Spirit was a good idea? Like, why? And he's like, oh, my friend's wife uses Spirit all the time. I was like, and you're telling me she had great experiences? She's like, yeah, she never seen anything. I was like, that's bullshit. There's no way. I was like, Spirit is notorious.
They are.
They're
that bad.
notorious.
Yeah.
And I was like, because
that
of
wife
that,
must work for Spirit.
maybe, but isn't that crazy? Because of that, we lost almost 2 days worth of our Airbnb, technically. If you think
Oh,
about
because it wasn't you. So did you arrive early by yourself or with some other people?
I went solo, but I had to wait on him. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you do for a day or two by yourself in Miami?
I didn't even go. I had to, because I had to fucking rebook for my shit too.
Oh,
Get
so
it?
you rebooked your thing to match their thing.
Yes, thank God I was able to do it. I did the insurance policy from Delta, which, Delta's great. They just do their
Oh,
shit.
you actually bought insurance?
Yeah, I always buy insurance because I know I don't trust myself.
Ben's gonna not make the flight.
I might not make the flight.
Does insurance cover stupidity?
It better now. I hope it does. But
Yeah.
well, it was cheap enough that I was just like, yeah, I might as well. Because when they said Spirit, I had a bad feeling. My God, that's
you
what
just
it
felt
was.
it. You felt it.
I felt it. It was when they said Spirit, I was like, I have to get insurance. I know something might happen.
Oh my God. Okay. I guess I'm never booking Spirit because sometimes when I do see it, Spirit is like you said, it's cheaper, but it's not really that much cheaper. But every once in a while,
It will be. Yes.
when I look at it, I'm like, holy shit, this is like half the price. I'm like, is it worth the gamble? Now I know it's probably not worth the gamble.
Also, they do that price is not showing or reflecting the price of the add-ons. So they do a bunch of like add-on fees.
They charge you for
Like picking the seat, they charge you for that.
lots of airlines do that now too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Not like even just to upgrade.
No, not to,
Just
just
to
like
pick the seat.
yeah, you get like your seat assignment during the day when you're boarding.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
lots of
Delta
places.
still doesn't charge you. I know that. I think American Airlines doesn't.
I flew one of those two, and we had to pay for a different ticket to get it to be able to pick our seats because we fly with our son, so we don't want our son sitting like in the middle of a bunch of random people. by himself.
That'll be, hey, son, how you doing? It's like, oh, I'm good, Dad. Don't worry about me. I got chips. I'm watching ESPN.
When he's older, maybe I don't give a shit, but he's at the point right now. Okay, so fuck Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, man, dude, fucking lost so much money because of that.
Oh, it sucks. We'll talk more about your vacation on the next episode, maybe during the chit chat part or something. If people are interested, if they're not, then
I'll upload some stories.
you're probably gonna get some of that anyways.
Yep.
You know what I just realized the other day?
What's
I
up?
went to a supermarket. Why is the supermarket so cold? It's
Good
so
question,
fucking
bro.
cold.
I know why.
Well, it makes sense that you're trying to preserve the vegetables and shit and
Bing
like everything
bong.
else. But sometimes when I go to a supermarket, it's
It
so
is.
cold that I don't spend more time there than I want to because I'm freezing.
That's a very good point.
So from like a business perspective, I can't buy more of your shit because I'm freezing to
You want to
death.
get the fuck out. Oh,
Sometimes in the summertime here in New York City, because you're wearing shorts already because it's hot outside.
yes.
When I go to like a supermarket,
Oh.
I bring a hoodie.
You know what? That's a really good point. It's like what I'm thinking about all the times I go to H Mart.
H Mart is notorious for
Notoriously
being
cold.
ice cold. My son, a
Yeah.
4-year-old, was like, "Oh, that's a supermarket that's really cold."
That's actually like sad but adorable.
He remembers that's the really
Yeah.
cold
Oh,
supermarket.
that's the walk-in fridge. Oh, daddy.
The entire place is like a walk-in fridge.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the freezer section or like the open freezer section at
Oh yeah.
H Mart. I remember we were walking near the adjacent aisle,
Yeah.
and my wife is like, "I can't walk down that aisle
Oh my
because
god.
we were just in summer clothes
yeah,
outside."
you're like, yo, this is where you get frostbite. this is like climbing Mount Everest.
How much lost business do you get? That's my main thing
That's a good
because
point.
as the business owner, and I don't know like sanitary things, but I can't imagine you need to keep it that cold.
Yeah, that's exactly. You can't. It's below.
It's legit freezing.
yeah.
I'm like, yes, you have to keep it much colder than normal for the produce and for the frozen stuff, but it's like someone, I don't know, is it
You-
like free AC? Because it costs money.
You know what it is? They need to do some research. You know, when you go to a casino, it's like the right temperature.
It's the perfect temperature.
It's always when you go into a casino. If you like going into a casino, not because of the obviously gambling, but it just feels good.
It's AC, but it's not freezing AC. It's
Yeah.
always like a perfect amount of AC because obviously they want you to linger longer.
Yeah,
so you
they'll pump the oxygen, which we all know about, but the temperature is perfect.
Yeah.
no matter what you're wearing.
do casinos actually pump oxygen into the floor?
That's what they say. I don't know if they do it now. Maybe they can't afford it, but supposedly casinos will pump oxygen because it helps you stay more up.
So the more aware you are of your situation, the more willing you are to lose more money.
Which I'm like, okay, that's something that does make sense.
So they keep the AC temperature at the perfect exact temperature, and
Yes.
at the same time they pump oxygen onto the floor so that
Yes.
you're more awake, you're more stimulated, so that you're
Yes.
more likely to keep gambling.
pretty much, if you're an athlete, you want to train in a casino. That's what. That's what,
It's the perfect climate control.
Exactly.
You get your oxygen.
That's where Gatorade does their research on the athletes.
The only thing that they're missing is like coffee misters,
Yeah. Coffee.
where they just miss caffeine into
Yeah.
the air. Like it's just a stream of Red Bull that's like flying
Yeah.
into the air.
I was like, huh, someone's wearing that Red Bull cologne again. That's crazy. Keep smelling it.
All right, guys, we're at the outro. If you guys are watching video, and I'm not sure what the camera angle is, but if you zoom in on Ben's piece of avocado toast and you do like a time lapse, you'll see this thing. This toast has turned brown.
I'm still eating that.
It's turned slightly brown. It's definitely not as green as it was during the beginning of the episode.
It's if anything, it's more ripe.
Okay, Ben, do you want to go through? Oh, did we pick any winner for this episode?
Oh, definitely. Yo, BTS Day. No, fuck BTS Day. I'll pick Blackpink Day. That's my favorite. And then second is the tomb sweeping one. That's cool.
That's cool because it's really respectful.
Yeah.
And Ben just likes it because you get to have a picnic.
Yeah. The picnic sounds really fun.
Ben's there for the picnic, not for the respect of his elders.
Nah.
All right, Ben, while you're winding your watch and while I look up my Asian dad joke, can you go through the plugs, please?
Yeah, we did one so far, right? How do you feel?
I feel pretty good, actually. That was a good one. I'm a little bit sweaty, but I think we can power through more. I'm
I
not
think
going to
we'll be
lie.
fine. I think we're getting better at this.
Between the calories from the avocado toast and the actual
Oh.
caffeine, and the fact that I'm in a really good mood because, Ben, you showed up on time this morning. Holy crap, you showed up on time.
And I did my research.
And you did your research, so this episode went very smoothly.
There was nothing that Lingjie had to go at me about.
And your projection in your voice was good.
Thank you.
I am in podcast bliss right now.
Holy shit. Yeah, when Lingjie
You know what's
said,
going to happen?
what's up?
Because my luck is absolute shit.
Oh, you just knock on wood, bro. You have to knock on something now.
This recording is not going to save, or that video file is not going to save. And
Yo, don't scare me.
everything's going to crash.
All right, so we're gonna make this really quick now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a while since we recorded. We got a lot of stories. It's been a while since we did the death battles, but this was a good one. I want to say I think I won, but
No, you lost.
nah, guys. We all base this off what you guys think. Please send us the DMs. Lingjie will definitely hit you up on Instagram on the Worst Asian Pod. You can find us on YouTube. We do have monthly subscriptions where we have people paying for our content now.
Somehow. I don't know why.
Somehow,
Thank
but
you
it's
to all the
happening.
paid subscribers.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. besides the compliments to feed my narcissism,
Yes.
your dollars are actually feeding the
The algorithm and our bills. Yes.
yes.
And my unending debts like America. But yes, just so many thank yous. I think at this point, Lingjie, are you ready with your dad joke, sir?
I'm ready for my dad joke.
Woo!
Okay. And then we'll just wrap this up. Ben, what is an Asian person's favorite body part?
Tell me.
Japanese.
You're so fucking stupid.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
We'll
That's a good one.
we'll see you guys soon.
Oh shit.
Reach us out. Reach out to us on the
Japanese.
reach out to us on the socials. Come say hi. We're
Yeah.
alive. We're real people.
We are.
We're glad to
not
chat with
AI
you.
generated.
We're not AI generated. One final thing before the outro music plays. Please, if you haven't left us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify, please do so right now. If you laughed
now.
at some point during this episode, we deserve a couple clicks from your thumbs.
Yeah.
It's literally scroll down, click,
Swipe.
and then give
Swiss,
us your
Swiss.
favorite choice of emojis. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
I hope this saves.
Yo.